astrology, and other divinatory arts are not a replacement or substitute for physical or psychiatric health care. If this is an emergency situation or you are in crisis, please do not defer your wellness to readings or horoscopes. Seek situation-appropriate, qualified assistance instead. Hi there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting November 14th, 2022. And just a quick reminder, if you are watching your rising sign forecast, your rising sign is giving you additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up, and your moon sign is showing you the less prominent, albeit still significant side story that is also playing out throughout the course of the week. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. This week, your big spiritual theme, or the big focus, is the Temperance card reversed. And so this is a week where a lot of unraveling is occurring. And I don't want anyone to necessarily think that that has to go in a bad way. The Temperance card reversed is removing things that have been forced to stay together, or moving things apart that have been forced to stay together even though they are incompatible. This is a time where it's kind of like the law of attraction, or the other half of the law of attraction, the law of repulsion, is going into full effect, right? The law of attraction is only one half of one of 12 Hermetic principles. So, it's not just about that. The law of repulsion is basically opposites repel, at their core. Things that work against each other, that are antithetical to one another, will push each other away. And so you may be finding with the Temperance card reversed this week that things that have been forced to occupy the same space, share the same interests, share the same resources, share the same anything that really don't belong together are finally getting pulled apart. This can be chaotic in the beginning of the week and beautiful at the end of the week, because typically with the Temperance card reversed, we see a sigh of relief at the end of it all. This can indicate the dismantling of a lot of structures or a lot of agreements or commitments that were maybe responsible for keeping people or situations all lumped together when they didn't belong together. However, enjoy the release as it comes, because with the Temperance card reversed, you're also getting a chance to move on to bigger and better things, greener pastures, without having to necessarily be limited by sharing space, resources, or entanglements with that and those which would keep you going in a wrong direction or in a stuck space. So what is going on when it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances? Well, we've got the Eight of Wands reversed, and this is a big rerouting week for a lot of you. Rerouting in the sense that there may be news of some kind of professional path or some kind of financial plan or maybe even a family plan that has hit the end of the line. We've kind of hit the back of the room, so to speak. And with the Eight of Wands reversed, there is going to be a need to consider a new direction to take. Luckily, with the Eight of Wands reversed, we do see something getting rerouted. Now, this could be a bit of a surprise. We may have to be ready to turn on a dime for this, but this is an opportunity for advancement, promotion. Yes, new jobs for those of you who are looking, or new money, but it's coming from spaces or coming through people you have not thought to consider. Again, rerouting you in that respect. Keep an open mind with what comes up this week. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you do have the King of Wands upright. And this week, somebody is stepping forward to hook you up. The King of Wands always shows up as somebody that we see as a powerhouse, somebody who has everything at their disposal, and they are using that power on our behalf. And typically the way the King of Wands goes is they do want to be sort of a go-between. They want to be a gopher. They want to be a promoter. They want to be a matchmaker. They want to set and hook you up. This is the guy with the hookup, essentially. With the King of Wands, this could be coming through a friendship circle, or this could be coming to somebody coming to join your friendship circle, join your workforce, or join your social life in some way that is giving it the treatment in the best way possible. With the King of Wands, you may be also finding out that this is somebody who is helping you to maybe get more value or get more profit from something that has stayed very small in your life and they're helping you to blow it up. When it comes to your challenge this week, you do have the King of Cups reversed. Be careful of clingy people. Be careful of situations where maybe another person's insecurities, another person's unresolved issues, or another person's attachments to you are having an effect on your reality to the point where you're not really free to make your own decisions, or you have been getting manipulated in some way to go about your life or go about your works in accordance with what their problems are. The King of Cups reversed always shows up where somebody's insecurities and somebody's baggage have taken over. Whether they've taken over the family, they've taken over the connection, they've taken over the job, they've taken over the project, or whatever. With the King of Cups reversed and the Temperance card reversed in the same spread, I feel like this may be somebody that is not compatible. This is not somebody who belongs or should stay, but is trying to insinuate themselves more and dig their hooks in this week. And as those hooks come, you gotta pluck them out and throw them back. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Page of Cups reversed. Now, the Page of Cups reversed is kind of a funny card because it's a card of unwanted positive attention. And for those of you who are single or available to new people, this can show up in a couple of different ways. Typically with the Page of Cups reversed, we see a situation where we might be getting a lot of attention, affection, flirtatious activity, come-ons, which is nice, but it might be that the love language or the sentiments being shared are just all wrong for us. And it's important, if you do feel attracted to this person or you are intrigued genuinely, that you let them know what does and doesn't work for you. If that just means we have to be ready for somebody else, so be it. Sometimes the Page of Cups reversed can indicate a distraction, so we're just kind of getting the distraction out of the way so the next person this week can show up. However, if they are willing to evolve and grow and hear you out, right, know what you need and know what works for you, there may still be some potential here. For those of you who are currently coupled or are married, the Page of Cups reverse is indicating, your partner or your spouse may be doing what they think is a really good idea with regards to maybe treating you or something that we have been working on together. But the Page of Cups reverse is saying they're either going about it all wrong or it's not the right solution, it's not the right act, it's not the right move to make. And we do want to be kind when it comes to sharing exactly what it is that is not working for us or why it won't work. Don't be cruel and know how to put your thoughts into words that work, right? Dignity. But with the Page of Cups reversed, we may have a situation where the best of intentions are there, but something is just not playing out right when it comes to the way a partner may be trying on a new romantic style for size, or they may be trying to get something done on your behalf. An act of generosity is creating an unwanted, positively intended, but still negative feeling circumstance that we may need to be ready to remediate. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.